Hello friends, welcome back to the lecture series on linear differential equations. In previous module we have discussed linear differential equation with constant coefficient, and we learned how Cauchy's or Euler's differential equation looks like and how it is solved. In those differential equations we used to substitute a substitution so that variable coefficient form of differential equation is converted into constant coefficient form. So there was one problem for your exercise, and the question was d square y upon dx square plus 1 by x dy by dx equal to a plus b log x, where a and b are constants. So we consider the given differential equations once again, but we convert it into Cauchy's differential equation by multiplying x square to the both sides, so that the given differential part will be in standard Cauchy's or Euler's differential equation. So after multiplying by x square, on left hand side we get x square into d square y upon dx square plus x into dy by dx equal to, after multiplying x square on the right hand side we get a x square plus b x square into log x. Now we denote this equation as equation number 1. Now we observe here derivative is of order 2 and its coefficient is x square. Derivative is of order 1 in the second term and its coefficient is x. It is in standard Cauchy's or Euler's differential equation form. So we substitute that variable coefficient x is equal to e raised to z. This implies value of log x will be z. By using this substitution, we can replace the variable coefficient term in the given differential equation by, so x into dy by dx will be replaced by d into y, where this d represents derivative with respect to new variable z. Same is the case with second derivative term, which is x square into d square y upon dx square will be replaced by d into d minus 1 y. Now, after substituting these two terms in equation number 1, therefore equation number 1 reduces to, so for the first term it will be d into d minus 1, that is d square minus d plus d into y is equal to a times e raised to 2z, as we substitute x is equal to e raised to z, so x square becomes e raised to 2z, plus b times e raised to 2z into z. Therefore we can simplify, we get d square into y is equal to a times e raised to 2z plus b times z into e raised to 2z. We denote it by equation number 2, and this is linear differential equation with constant coefficients. Now to find the general solution, we consider the auxiliary equation. Let the auxiliary equation of this differential equation is d square equal to 0. This implies our roots are 0, which is real but repeated 2 times. Therefore complementary function in terms of z is equal to c1 plus c2z into e raised to 0z. If we substitute value for z here, so this implies complementary function in terms of x is c1 plus c2 times log x, where e raised to 0 is meaningless in this case. So we denote this by equation number 3. Now we got required complementary function in terms of x. Now we find particular integral. Also here particular integral is, we operate 1 upon d square on a times x square. Sorry, in terms of z it will be a into e raised to 2z plus b into z e raised to 2z. So we operate that auxiliary equation one by one. That is 1 upon d square into e raised to 2z plus b into 1 upon d square e raised to 2z into z. So it is up to you how to simplify this. You can take the double integration or you can use shortcut method formula. For exponential function, shortcut method formula is keep the exponential function as it is and replace d by a. In this case, value for a is equal to 2. So we replace d by 2. So 2 square will be 4. That will be the particular integral in the first term. In the second term, we can apply shortcut method formula e raised to a x into v, where x is the independent variable. In this case, z is our independent variable. So we take that exponential function outside and we operate or we replace d by d plus 2 in the auxiliary equation and operate it on z. Fine. So it is equal to a e raised to 2z upon 4 plus b into e raised to 2z. Now if we expand, so it will be d square plus 2d, sorry, d square plus 4d plus 4 operated on z. So for this algebraic function, we need to expand auxiliary equation up to d raised to 1 only. So you can neglect the terms d square since d is derivative with respect to z, and we can differentiate this function up to order 1 only, and higher order derivatives will be 0. So you can neglect d raised to 4, so d square. So first term a e raised to 2z upon 4 plus b into e raised to 2z. If you take 4 common, so the auxiliary equation will be d plus 1 into z. Now we can expand this 1 upon 1 plus d in increasing powers of d, and that expansion will be e raised to 2z upon 4 plus b e raised to 2z upon 4, and that expansion will be 1 minus d plus d square minus d cube and so on, where d represents derivative with respect to z. Again, in this expansion, higher order derivative terms after d raised to 1 will be meaningless because derivative will be 0. So we can simplify it. Plus b into e raised to 2z upon 4. So 1 into z minus derivative of z with respect to z. So this will be your required value for particular integral in terms of z. Now we can resubstitute value for z, where z is equal to log x and e raised to z is equal to x. Therefore particular integral in terms of x will be a x square upon 4 plus b x square upon 4 into log x minus 1. So this is the required particular integral in terms of variable x. Therefore from 3 and 4, therefore from equations 3 and 4, the required general solution is, so y is equal to complementary function in terms of x plus particular integral in terms of x. That is, y is equal to c1 plus c2 into log x is your complementary function plus a upon 4 x square plus b upon 4 x square into log x minus 1 is the required particular integral. So in this way we have found the required general solution. I hope you have understood this. Now, take some examples for your practice as well. Example number 1. So, please try to solve x square into d2y by dx square minus 4x into dy by dx plus 6y equal to x raised to 5. This is already in Cauchy's differential equation form. Then try standard differential equation where we use trigonometric functions. So x square into d2y by dx square minus x dy by dx plus 4y is equal to cos of log x plus x sine of log x. So try this problem. If you have any doubts, then please post your doubts in the comment section. I will be happy to answer your doubts. Thank you.